Good afternoon. In today's video, we will be doing my 2026 planner lineup. So if you'd like to see that, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to go over my planner lineup real quick. So let me just move these to the side so I can go one by one. So first I'm going to do is my daily grind planner. So I use this as my daily goal planner. I right now have one of their Luxe covers, but I know that they do have the new collection coming out, so I'll probably be doing a flip through of that collection and maybe changing out the cover when I do that, or I could move it into February depending on what they have. But for now, I just set it up very briefly. I have a monthly for January. I have 1 month of the daily grind sheets in here as well. And then I did get an insert for the Know Your Worth challenge. So I do have the Know Your Worth book, and I kind of wanted to redo that again in the new year. So I have that off to the side so I can complete that challenge. And then we have the New Year's Vision Party insert, which will be happening on January 4th with Angie. So I'll be able to create my vision board and kind of, go hand in hand with my goals for the year. So that will be my goal planner. Next up, I kind of have a dual setup for social media. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have this Kell plan. This is your year. It's the seasonal dashboard planner. So we have all of the months in here as seasons, and then we have the dashboard layout. And I do like to use this as social media because then I can kind of keep track of my posts, and then this dashboard side is blank, which is good because I can kind of create checklists or boxes of things I need to do within that week as well. So that will be like my main social media planner. But I also have this Ashley, Shelley, and Desiree Plans collab. So this is like a nice little thing that I can jot things down quickly. And I kind of wanted to use this not only to keep track of analytics, so I did put stickers down in each month as well. So I have my Instagram and YouTube channels. That way I can keep track of the analytics and for each month. But then I also added the monthly tabs on it as well. And then the first month, I kind of have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of track my releases for my affiliates and other things, as well as my shop in here. And then this will be kind of different sections. So then I'll have my Instagram and YouTube checklist, and then I'll just have things for my affiliates. And then I have highlights and things that happen if I get milestones during those months. So I kind of set this up for the January, but it's very simple just to kind of keep track of all of my analytics and social media. All right, next up, I do have my shop planner. So I got an Erin Condren planner, and I do have pictures of my husband and son on there, but I did get the monthly planner, so it's very simple with the setup. So what I like to do with this is I have the monthly overview. That way I can keep anything that's with the shop up to date on the monthly. So this would be all just related to the Porter Arts Design shop. And then I do have a small to-do list. I can kind of keep track of different things in the shop. And then these are all note pages, which kind of helps me sort it out and keep ideas for the month. So it's a very, very simple planner. And then the section in the back, I did add the budget section onto it. So I did write in the first one to kind of start with the spending, so I'm going to skip over that page. But what it just has is a spending summary. You can write the month, and then you have the date, description, category, and the total. That way I can keep track of monthly expenses for the shop as well that we have. So that will be my Porter Arts Design business planner. And then I'm going to pull pages from these. So I do want to make a Franken planner and kind of pull each month separate. So first I'm going to use is the Kell Plan Faith Planner. This one is going to be more of a horizontal layout. I know there are full flip throughs of this on Heather's channel, but I just wanted to be able to write my verse of the day or any reflections that I have for that day right here. So I'll be able to decorate and write the verse of the day each day in this horizontal planner. So last year I did a dashboard layout for my verse of the day, so it is going to be a little bit of a change, but I think this planner is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to use this for my faith planner. And then I do like that it has sections in here for sermon notes as well as Bible study, so I can also keep my notes for those things when I go to church as well. And then next I have the Kell Plan reading planner. I will probably be using this like briefly, so I just have like monthly reads. I have been getting some books from the library, so what I'd like to do is maybe kind of keep track of what I'm doing each week. So I do have a monthly reading list. That way I can just kind of keep a list of the books that I've read each month, and then I have weekly reading goals that I can set. But typically I don't really have a set goal for reading. I just like to read every single night before bed. So this will kind of keep track of the things that I read. So it's a very simple planner. I did have the insert from the Daily Grind that I was keeping track during the fall, but I am going to switch to that for this year. And then I do have the Kell Plan budget planner as well. Again, this will be a planner that I can kind of keep track of the monthly budget, keep track of bills, that we don't miss any payments for the bills. So this monthly expense tracker, I can kind of see what, purchases are made over the month as well. And then you have your weekly budgets, and you can keep track of everything that we spend throughout the week. So again, they're very simple planners, but it's like something I can kind of put together into one planner for each month. So a recap real quick, we're going to have the Kell Plan budget planner, the Kell Plan reading planner, the Kell Plan faith planner. I have an Erin Condren monthly planner, the Ashley, Shelley, and Desiree Plans collab planner, the Kell Plan seasonal planner, and I have my Daily Grind goals planner. Now I do have a insert that I ordered from Happy Planner for the vertical layout for my catch-all planner that has not arrived yet. So once that arrives, I will slip that into the beginning. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these planners, I'm going to pull out each month for January and kind of make a single Franken planner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off screen. That way it's all set up and ready to go.